Hi everyone, welcome back if you're returning, or welcome if you're new to the channel. This is Willy Willy Sheep Sheep. My name is Heather and this is a channel all about cross stitch. So it's been 2 weeks since I was last here. A little bit of a life update, a little bit of stitching update. You might hear noises in the background, I'm not sure. There might be glare on my glasses and I might look washed out. I have tried everything and nothing seems to be working with the light today. I have a light on beside me, but anyway, it's me and you know what I look like anyway. But no, as I say, hello, and I hope you have had a good couple of weeks of stitching. I just want to start off because I forgot in my last video, so I wanted, whenever it's in my head, I want to start off by saying thank you to everybody who has subscribed so far on the channel. I have reached over 1,000 subscribers now, which I am so happy with and so pleased, because never in a million years did I think that 1,000 people would click on the subscribe button to me. So I want to definitely wholeheartedly thank you all very much for that. If you haven't subscribed, if you could maybe think of subscribing if you like what you've seen so far, or if you're new and you like what you see today, if you would hit the subscribe button, it would be brilliant. We have Toto with us today, so he might make an appearance, he might not. He's just jumped off the window there, so everything is sort of scattered. But anyway, right, so that I definitely wanted to say thank you to everybody, and I have done that, which is great, because as I say, I meant to say it in my last video, come off it, and I was like, I forgot to say that. So I don't write down notes, which is probably my problem here, and as I should realise by now, I need notes. But anyway, so no, that was that. Anything else other than life update? Not very much, to be honest, just the usual stuff all the time, week in, week out, working and whatnot. Kind of busy at the minute, both with work and here at home, because I am starting to rent out my dad's house, so we're doing that. So I didn't actually think I would get much stitching done, and I didn't actually think I had got much stitching done until I was gathering together what I had done, and I was like, all right, I've got more than I thought. So I have a few things to show you, which I actually thought I'd only 3. I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4. And we have a little bit of haul just that come with the Needlework Marketplace, but it'll be at the end, so it will. And Toto's decided he wants out of the room. 1 wee second. Right, that's him sorted. Hopefully. The next thing I'll hear scrapes again, maybe wanting back in again. That's just Toto. I thought I heard him scratching. No, he's okay. He's staying out now. He's not coming in. Okay, so on to stitching. As I say, didn't think I would have had as much done, or didn't think I had stitched done as much as I had. It's maybe not an awful lot of stitching, but I thought I'd done less. Because as I say, I'm trying to rent out a house, trying to get everything all sorted, and that's taking up a lot of my time. So where will I start? Just this one that's in front of me. So I know there's going to be glare off this, even when I show you the other things, and I apologise. As I say, I've tried with the curtains closed, curtains open, all that, and this is about as best as I can get. So hopefully there's not too much glare. So this is, first one is Nighttime in Old Town, and it is by Elizabeth's Garden, who is now Liz Matthews. Well, she was Liz anyway back then, but is Hello from Liz Matthews now. So this is one of her, an older pattern. So it's pretty. So that's that one. I hope I don't know what way to put it to try and save the glare, or maybe there is no glare, who knows. Do that a wee bit. Anyway, This one's lovely. I think I said before, every time I think I've said it, I got this one off Vinted. It come with fabric, some threads and the chart, so that was good. It is on the black fabric and it's a 32 count linen it's on. I'm not sure of the make of the linen or anything, but I'll use that for the backing of it. This one sits on my desk, and if I have a wee second while I'm maybe working, when I'm working from home, I'll lift it and put a few stitches. So there hasn't actually been that much done to it, but I got another house. So that is what we're looking like so far. So we have 2 houses. So that is coming on. It's not something that, hope you're seeing it okay. It's not something that's going to be done for all the size of the pattern. It's not a big pattern and it shouldn't take me too long, but because I'm only lifting it whenever I have a wee second, maybe during work, that it's not going to progress very fast. But no, I like that one. Just pop that over there like that. So that's lovely colours. The only thing, and I did say it in my last video, working on the black is really, it tears the eyes out of me, is the only way I can put it. But it is nice. I do like it. But I definitely do need plenty of light when I'm working on that one, and it's not one for night time. So as we get into winter as well a bit more, it might not be out. It might not come out. Who knows? We'll see. But loving it at the minute. DMC it's using. Yes, I come with some DMC threads, so that's what I'm using. So that is that one. Okay, the next one I have showed it. Shown it, I think, in maybe the past couple of videos. I just absolutely adore working on it at the minute, so that's why it's been getting quite a bit of work. Mind you, I say that, I don't think I actually picked it up this week, but I did stitch on it the week before. And it is Winter Village. It is Winter Village by Karla Gerard, and it is charted by Stitch So Beautiful. Got there in the end. So that is where I am at so far. So quite a bit down here, and this snow on this rooftop has all went in. Finished off the chimney, and I'm actually back up trying to do this, but there is quite a bit of confetti in it. There's quite a bit of confetti in that one. Sorry, that was just my husband opening the garage door. As I say, there might be a wee bit of noise going on in this video, sorry about it. There's just people coming and going in the house today. What am I doing? Right. Yeah, so really enjoying working on this. It is a 20 count. This is full coverage. It's a 20 count and it's using the DMC. So absolutely loving it at the minute. I always forget to give you the figures in this because I actually do have this one in Pattern Keeper. So in total there is 134,225 stitches, and so far I have done 10,043. So that's not too bad. And that, oh, that screen went round, and that leaves a total of 7.48% done. So that's not too bad. But that's nearly, I actually am not sure when I started that one. It was near the start of this year, I'm not sure, say March, so that's not too bad. That's not too bad. If I could get up to 10%, I would be happy. And I think if I keep going, the only thing is I've sort of left myself with a lot of confetti to do, which means you're picking it up in a night and you feel like you are stitching like nothing. You know, you've done thousands of stitches and then you look and it's like 53 you've done. It's because there's so much confetti and you're here and everywhere, so that can demoralize you quite quickly. But no, it's good. I like full coverage. I do like full coverage. But as I say, if I could get to 10% before the end of the year, which I think would be possible, and if I remember right as well, I did look to see how many pages. I have nearly 4 pages done. So if I'm remembering right here, and I think that's like 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I could get that, I think this is down past the 4th page here, or the 1, 2. This is like on to another page. You know what I mean. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I could get that done, I think I'd definitely be up to 10%. I can't remember how many pages there is in total, but that would be, I'd be doing good, I think. And I would be more than happy with it if I did get to that. So here's hoping. If I get, I'll keep you updated, put it like that, and if I get stitching over the next few weeks, I can't see why not. Can't see why not. Okay. The next 2 I didn't get too much stitching on. This one was basically last Sunday. Last Sunday I got stitching on that a bit. And it is Sunflower Cottage by Little Dove Designs. I can never mind if it's Little Dove Designs or Little Dove Stitches. Stitches, Designs. It's one of those, but it'll all be below. It'll all be below. So this is how far I've got. This is how far I've got on this one. And that is what this one is looking like. So we got another bee, another beehive. And what have we below it? Another bee, another beehive, and then the border below that. And once you start on that one, it's quick stitch. It's not too bad. It's not too bad, and I do love stitching on it, so I'll maybe get a wee bit more done on it. But no, the colours and everything, and it's lovely. Oh, what's that? What is that? Oh, a bit of something. If I do this here, I'm trying. You think by this stage I would know what I'm doing. So that's it there. But it's lovely colours, lovely and summery. I know we are out of summer now, we definitely are, because it was lashing this morning. But it's still nice to get a few yellows and oranges and whatnot in. So that is that. There's still a good bit to do in that. Although it's not, I wouldn't say it's a massive pattern. It's not, but just there's wee parts to it and whatnot, and the border and stuff's quite intrinsic, so it is. So that will take time, I know it will when I come to it, but I'm enjoying it, so that's the main thing. That is the main thing. Okay, on to the last one. This is the last thing I've stitched on. I stitched on this Thursday night and Friday night. I didn't get too much done, but I was happy enough when we progressed last night. Sorry, I have to apologise for this, because this week I just feel like this is so messy and I just can't get my words out. What I'm thinking and what I'm saying is 2 different things. So I'm so sorry if this is really messy this week. This is, I can't actually remember the name of this. I'll put it down on the screen below. It's Plum House, or it's something with plum in the title. It is by the Artsy Housewife. So I've got that far with it at the moment. So I got this all done over the last couple of nights. Now there's a house that goes in here, and it is a monster, so we'll see how we get on with it. But that is how far I've got. I really do, I love this one. I think originally way in one of my other videos, I was going to not do the moons, but then I decided to thought I'm just going to do them. So I'm glad I have, for I think they're lovely with the little like lacy detail and in the middle of them, running through the middle of them, and that just runs straight across. So that's lovely. But as I say, there's a big house here. I'll have put the picture up. And that's going to take a bit of time. But no, enjoying that. And I think I'm going to stitch in that tonight, so I will see how I get on. But that is everything I've stitched on this week. Have enjoyed everything I've stitched on, as I hope I have conveyed to you. Although, I don't know. I could have said anything. So plans for the coming next couple of weeks, I honestly don't know. I'm going to stitch in the plum one. Definitely tonight, maybe tomorrow, we'll see. I'm going to stitch on the winter city as well. Do it. And then after that, I really don't know. I'll maybe pick up some of my other, I have the Fancy Lady. I would like to get back to her. I also have my Hands Across the Sea sampler that I would love to get back to again. I'm just not sure with the light. I'm just finding my eyes might not be, like I only actually got my eyes checked, well I suppose it's maybe a year when I think it. It maybe is a year since I last got my eyes done, but I just feel like I can't see anything. And I have my big light and all, that I have on, but some nights it's just probably staring at a computer screen all day. That probably doesn't help. But anyway, that besides, that might be worked on. We'll see. I don't know. It's one of those, and I always do want to work on it, but then I always find something else that I much better prefer to work on. So we'll see how that goes. So no, that is my update on everything that was stitched on. I hope you liked that, and as I say, it made some sort of sense. Right, next we are going to do I am going to show you a little bit of haul that I have. And I said to myself when I started this, I wasn't going to do much editing, but there we are. That's besides the point. Right, so the Needlework Marketplace was on the 22nd or something of August. I think it was sort of that weekend. Lots of stuff was bought. It only arrived with me on Thursday, so I'm hoping all pre-orders bar one have been posted today, which is Saturday the 27th. So there's only one that has to go out, and it'll be going out on Monday. So everybody else should hopefully either have their order or it'll be on the way. So of course, when I was ordering for everybody else, I had to order for myself too. Why not? Definitely couldn't not. So as I say, I hope these, you can see these because they are in the packets, and I don't fancy taking them all out of the packets. Yeah, there's a few here. Okay, so the first one is by Crafty Blue Bonnet Designs, and it is So Spooky. So it is that one. I'm hoping, I'm sort of doing this for, I tried it before I'd started filming, and I think that sort of worked. If not, well, I don't know. But that is it. That one there was quite popular, so I like that. Sunflower Diaries was brilliant, and they sent a couple of wee free charts. This one is Bunny in the Garden, so that is that one, which is cute, and Be Happy, which is lovely as well. Nice wee cute summer one. Okay, next up is, these were extremely popular, and this is by JetX Designs, and it is Blueberry J. That, as I say, was extremely popular. It, and actually the Cherry Magpie. The Cherry Magpie is like the companion piece to this, and it has been out, it was either out end of last year or the start of this year, but it was very popular, people ordering both together. So that's that. As I say, I'm sort of dancing it about so that you can see it. There are some of these ones left. I have only actually one of the Cherry Magpie left, so if it's something you're after, let me know. I don't actually have it up in the shop today, but it might be up when you check. If not, give me a shout if that is what you're after. But we have Blue Jay. Love this one. I love that fabric it's on. Next is Counting Puddles, and this is Santa's Moonlit Ride. That is stunning. Now, I have to admit, this isn't a new release by Lindsay this year. This is one, but you can also order some of her older patterns as well. Most designers, you can order their old patterns as well. So that is that one, because I'd been admiring that one as a wee while. It's almost full coverage, and there's half stitches. Usual with Lindsay, there's some specialty stitches in it. There is that. And last but not least, I seen this one, and this was way before even the market. I seen it and I was like, I have to get that whenever it comes out. So it is Dirty Annie's, and it's a Franciscan prayer sampler, and it is that one. It is gorgeous, stunning, gorgeous. Absolutely love it. So that has entered the pile as well. When I get to them, if I get to them, is completely different subject, so it is. I think, as we all have said, and it can probably agree to, there's two hobbies in stitching. You have your stitching, where you're actually doing it, and then you have your patterns and collecting the patterns. And they definitely cross over there somewhere. So that is everything then I got for haul during the needlework. So as I say, all these will be added to the website. There's lots of other ones. That I still have to add. There is some fabric as well from Fiberlicious Yummy Fibers, and they are stunning. They are absolutely stunning. The colours, oh my goodness. So they're going to be added to the website as well. I knew I was going to have to let them in before the end of this. Yes. Sitting in the window looking at me like I'm just a servant. And he's covered in dust wherever he was at. Anyway. So yes, just shop update is basically what I'm saying there. So everything from Needlework Marketplace is going to be added to the shop over the next, hopefully, few days. There's already been a few things added. So if you want to go and check them out, you just go to the patterns, and it's new patterns, and that'll have everything that's brand new to the website there. So it will. So you can check that out, and if you see anything, or you can give me a shout, one or the other. I don't mind. Also, I'm still taking pre-orders for the Just Cross Stitch Christmas magazine. So again, it's on the website as well. I'll pop a link below. So if you're still wanting to pre-order it, it still hasn't been given a release date yet at or when it's going to be able to be bought, but I was looking back at last year's and it looks like the start of October, so I do keep refreshing every day to see if it's there. Not there at the minute, so maybe next week actually. Yeah, because we're into October, so then maybe the end of next week we might have some joy there and it might have been released. So that is everything. So other than that, I hope you understand my waffle this week. I am going to get some sleep at some stage. I hope you all have a couple of lovely stitchy weeks ahead of you. Nice cozy nights in, curtains closed, fire lit, brilliant. So that is everything, I think. So I'm going to say goodbye and I will see you in the next one. Bye.